So, yeah. Nah, you think that's weird? Okay, this happened a couple of years ago. I have no idea how many now, being locked in a pizzeria and all. But a couple of years ago, back before I became, the spring bonners, back in the day, I had this friend of mine, it was a couple years ago, but, these two ladies just randomly started following him around, no reason. At least we thought was no reason. Turns out one of them, was practically stalking the poor guy. So that was fun, learning my friend's been stalked. And the thing was, I've been stalked before. A funny story, okay, I remember it. Sorry it took me a minute. But, it was around Valentine's, and she wanted me to be a Valentine's because she didn't want to be alone that day. Personally, I didn't like her, so, I didn't want to just be, oh, yeah, we're only dating for this one day. It'd make no sense. In my mind, at least. So, yeah, she decides to drop my full address and my zip code. I was terrified of this lady. She said my full address, entire thing, my entire zip code. Oh boy. I don't think she could have made me feel more uncomfortable even if she said my social security number. Now that probably would have been what sent me over the edge. I was terrified as is. Wow, that's interesting. What type of people were you around? Only the most weird ones, the weird ones are always the best. Because you never know what you're going to talk to. Like, this one kid, this one lady, a while back, this lady had a bit of a reputation about her because she brought moonshine to school once, okay? Weird lady. But I found her so funny. She was just a goober. But everybody's like, hey, don't talk to her, she's a weird girl. I was like, I don't care. She's funny. She's a funny person. So, I started talking to her. It was a couple days, we're friends, we sit together because it's either that or the weirdos, and to be fair, we're the weirdos, so we just naturally sit together. And, I remember, she threatened one time to stab a pencil through my hand, and, we laughed about it. But I can tell you that was an uncomfortable laugh, and I didn't know how to continue the conversation. I don't know what happened to her, but I don't know. She just disappeared one day, and I don't know. Never really talked to her again. Now, I don't even know if she even went back to school after that. I'm like after she got expelled or something. I don't remember. You have a interesting life, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, he did. You should have heard some of the stories he used to tell. Yeah. Oh, crap. Hey, guys. Head of the stage. I just got a ping for the main door. Oh, crap. Oh. Okay, where, okay, here's the footpads. Man, that kid's a little too serious about making it to the stage on time. Well, you probably should take it a little more serious. I'll take stuff serious the day I die again. I would have preferred never, but hey, we all say never in our own special ways, don't we? Yes, we do. This place. I am so sick of it. This is all your faults! You are the reason why I've lost so much. This lawsuit is draining what little money Fazbear has left. And it's all your fault. Not only that, but because of your actions, that kid that just got lost. Wait, what? Ah, the damn motion sensors. I should have known to disable them. It's all your faults. You cracked that child's head open like a watermelon, and now look at us. We're gonna have to redo the whole company. No more Fredbears, only Fazbears. And I'll make sure that he persists, but you, I'll have you stricken from the record. I will leave you here to rot. And it's all because you decided to crunch his kid's head. You ruined this company. I'll make sure you get left behind when we close this place down. There's no use in this place anymore. No innovation, no anything. Even the spirit ideal I had hasn't come to fruition. These damn robots are just a byproduct. I'll have everybody in tomorrow to seal you demented creatures up. Not the puppet, though. Henry has asked I personally see to this one getting retrofitted for a new location, maybe. Maybe. However, you being a newer model I might bring you along. After what you did, if I do bring you, it's in a completely new suit. I hate those cold eyes. Your eyes are colder than my wife's, and that's saying something. There's something about their gaze. I hate it. I hate it. Does he do that often? Oh, let's see. Angrily yell at the robots he made? Yeah, that's a normal occurrence here. If he doesn't do it every Tuesday, I'm pretty sure he'd be dead. However, though, he's never threatened shutting down the pizzeria or rebranding before, so I'm just saying, things aren't particularly looking bright. And that's the part that scares me. So there's always a bit of a bright light. A little bit. To push you over, to keep you going. That sour man has nothing. Do you think we're actually getting close? I don't think he'd seal us. At least we know what one of our friends would be getting out alive. Should we tell her? No. She'll put up a fight if she knows. Now, that leaves us with Me and you. Got a game plan? I don't know. No, really, that's how it is. I see how it is. Not wanting to tell me, eh? She'll fight it, you said. Oh god, how much of that did you hear? I'm connected to the security system, Nimrod. I can hear everything going on in this place if I activate my cameras. And I did. I saw it all. We don't want you to be sealed here with us. You should at least, if we can, let you at least be free. Yeah, man, if we were to just keep you here, that'd be pretty well unfair to others. And yourself. I'm not leaving here without you two numbskulls. But no buts about it. Though, getting an upgrade would be decent. Might finally help with the back pains, you know? Getting old and all kinda sucks. Preach, sister, preach. And getting old sucks. You get back pains. You have to pay taxes. Straight truth. I'm telling you, brother, she spins straight truth. You're 18 when you died. How would you know? Hey, listen. I had to pay taxes. For 1 year before I got mucked. That I'll admit. Before I got mucked, there was a year. Just 1 year. Yeah. Overall, not fun. Anyways, joking aside, anybody got a plan? Should we do something? Well, what we could do is, reveal the fact we're possessed by the souls of, dead kids and hope that Afton doesn't take that as a way to potentially learn how to get some of that immortality junk so he experiments on us. Or we could simply have Puppet refuse to leave this place without both of us. How would Afton realize? And he won't. However, I'm confident to say he would eventually give up and leave all of us here. Yeah, to be fair, I'd rather die with you two Nimrods than with a bunch of new people. Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sticking around through thick and thin, because, that's what friends do. Thanks. I mean, you don't have to, but I appreciate it. Hello, if I can get upgraded before he tries to take me off. Not gonna lie, that would be kinda epic. You know, getting a whole new fresh paint, new mask, maybe some upgraded servos, man, would do the body well. Well, most of the stuff's still here, so he'd have to. Yeah, fair point. I guess once I get my upgrade, I guess I'll make sure he can't particularly take me, unless if I want to leave. Well, kinda sucks that tomorrow the construction crew's gonna come and seal us in. I don't think we'll be sealed in. I think we'll just be locked in. Maybe a couple bullets here and there, but nothing much. Yeah, that's how they got rid of the last place. The last place? Yeah, old event called Fall Fest or something. I'm not sure. Fazbear's Fun Park or something. I don't remember. There's an old circus attraction with felted suits that could be slipped onto animatronics and mascots. Think of it as prototype spring locks. But essentially, these spring locks weren't really spring locks. They were just a suit that could go on human and animatronic with a certain setup. And, well, one day the place got shut down. Got him fired and scorched everything. Where the suits and animatronics were kept, the place is boarded up to all hell, had some concrete put over the doors after supposedly they tried to escape. For what I know, those models, or model, is never getting out to see the light of day. Lord knows what happened that led to the fire. All we know is, after that, it got reclaimed and sent to an old company, and, well, the old factory, warehouse, and hasn't been touched since. That place is boarded up. It's like Fort Knox. What if we're not the first? What do you mean? What if we're not the first group of animatronics to be possessed? But then that would mean he's probably somewhat aware that we are probably possessed. Right? What if he knows and just doesn't care? Or he doesn't know that we actually possess them and there's circumstances around them. Wait, he knows we don't have a daytime. He refused the footage, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, he knows. Then yeah, he knows, probably. Oh, no. Ow! Oh, man. I've been able to try and still sneeze. Oh, man, that must suck when the place gets closed down. There's enough dust to choke an asthmatic person. What? I used to have asthma. Sucks. Let me guess. You stopped when you died. Yeah, but I always still felt like I had asthma. It's like, even though I'm dead, it's just those things that would usually set me off, have me wanting to inhale it, but no lungs can't inhale. I mean, heck, you hearing me breathe in and out is just a byproduct of the voice box. Huh. Yeah, I think it's all because we did it for so long, our brains are kind of hardwired. So, now that we're animatronics, when something that would normally make us sneeze, we want to sneeze. Think of it as just snaps of a finger. It's a thing that just happens. Like breathing. You don't think about it, you just do it. At least that's what I think. Well, we better prepare for the big event tomorrow, shouldn't we? Yeah. Oh, we got a little bit of planning to do, little buddy. Hopefully we don't have to hurt anyone. If we hurt anyone, we're just gonna get sent to the worst of it, that's for sure. That's today's video. Tomorrow's gonna be a pseudo finale, so to say. For now, at least. I'm probably gonna switch gears. focus on Freddy and his pals and get the shadows finally sorted out in the AU. Because I haven't really had the shadows sorted out in a minute, and while I'm sorting out the shadows, I have a couple side things I want to do. Essentially, I got a lot of plans, don't have a lot of ideas. Like, I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to make that into a video that has a half-assed title. Which is always the problem with Freddy and Friends in particular. Like, I have a lot of ideals, it's just I don't know what to name them. And, like, I could have millions of Freddy and Friends if I knew of a good title. It's just, I don't know what the hell to call them. But, yeah. After I switch to Freddy and Friends after a little, depending on how I feel, either we're going to switch to another series that is a continuation of this one, or whatever else I feel like doing. Because I have a sticky note list here, you know, just full of a couple ideals. There's a bony one that I'm probably going to do to ease this back in. I have a couple shadow plans, and whenever I get summer break, in like 30 school days from now, or, well, 29 given the day that this is going to be uploaded, that aside, I'm probably going to have a lot of fun with a couple other things. I do have a really fun idea. One that I don't know if the name's been used, but overall, it's just a fun idea. That being said, like, subscribe, comment down below anything you'd like to say, or any video ideas you'd like to see me do in the future. Or, hey, if you just want to say something, comment down below, because all of that does help with engagement by liking, subscribing, sharing, all that, commenting. It greatly helps with engagement and allows more people to see it, and I greatly appreciate it. That being said, yeah. Click on the playlist if you want to watch the full series. Shouldn't take you too long. But, yeah. Tomorrow will be the pseudo finale of this series for a little. And, yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. And catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.